Welcome back to another edition of our Mind, Body, Spirit, and Everyday Life. So we're starting this little series talking about the things that we all do every day and how we can make them a little more meaningful and enjoyable as we go. So instead of racing through our day and always thinking out there, I need to get there and I need to get to the next thing and the next thing, slowing yourself down and actually enjoying exactly where you are. And so in terms of mindset, we are taking an activity that everyone does, working at your sink in your kitchen. So if your kitchen is the heart of your home, the sink is the heart of your kitchen. Everything revolves right here at the sink. And in terms of your mindset, I would wager that you work at your sink as fast as possible to get the task done. So I just want to offer you some alternatives to being that way all of the time. I realize our lives are busy and we do have to get on to the next thing. But taking one time during the day, and for myself, I really try to slow down at the end of the day. So after the dinner meal, I'll often get help with the dishes themselves, but then after the main work is done and people are leaving to go do their own thing, I'll take some time right here at my sink and set a bit of an environment, maybe turn on some music, light a candle, intentionally take some deep breaths, slow myself down, and use this space and this time as a bit of a review of the day and a time to remind myself what's important, what I'm grateful for. And it turns into a bit of a devotional time for me. And I remind myself that I'm not alone, that there is a loving God who went through this day with me and who is welcoming this attention with kindness and gratefulness as well. All right, so I'm going to walk you through just some body mechanics as I go. I'm going to demonstrate kind of my method for cleaning the sink. I use aromatherapy, so I have a mixture that I will attach the recipe for. A general mixture that I keep in a jar that is baking soda and cinnamon and tangerine essential oil, so that, you know, as I'm slowing down and cleaning the sink, it's an experience for my whole body. So I'm bringing in the sense of smell and the sense of touch. I'm not going to eat it, I'm not going to taste it, but you get my drift. All right. In terms of body mechanics, remember that we are practicing doing things on both sides. So you'll see me scrubbing the sink with one hand and then switching and scrubbing it with the other hand. So doing some alternatives with your body so you don't get stuck in a rut all on one side. Pay attention to your patterns. Breathe as you go, right? Okay, let's scrub the sink. There it is. Our sink is clean and shiny. And even though I'm filming this in the bright sunshine of day, for me, my ritual, my routine is to do this at the end of the day, and it's soft lighting and soft music. And again, it's just really a way for me to have a calm moment, and especially at the end of the day to review, you know, all that's happened. And sometimes that's great, and sometimes it's sad, and sometimes it's a relief. And regardless, it's a time to really measure and listen and pay attention to yourself. So there are so many benefits to taking these everyday things that we do and turning them into creating a bit of a ritual that can be helpful for you, mind, body, and spirit. All right, so I hope that's helpful. Any of these ideas that I throw out at you to play with, they are intended in just that tone. If it's helpful, great. Play with them, see what works for you. And we're all so different. Our lives are unique. So what works for me doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work for you, but it's something that's an idea for you to consider. Regardless, remember that spiritually, we are important, and what we do with our minds and our bodies are important. Consider what you do through your day and how you can make it feel better, how you could make it more nourishing. There are lots of ways to do this, and that's my purpose in creating this series. So taking us out of the yoga class, out of the Pilates, and out of the Tai Chi, the literal practice of those things, and expanding that practice into our everyday lives, which I believe was the foundational purpose for those things coming to fruition in the first place. All right, so make your life meaningful. Do things on purpose. Be present in your body and your mind, exactly where you are, and enjoy your days. See you next time.